Hi everyone. I am Kashish and I am the student community head at MyWays, and I will be the host for today's session. Firstly, thank you so much everybody for joining in on a Saturday evening at 7 p.m. To start with, I would like to tell all of you about MyWays. MyWays is an AI and career growth platform for the students. We aim to help them in being employable in their desired role. We provide them with internship opportunities, courses, training sessions, and we also help them in tracking their growth. And for this particular thing, we have taken up this initiative where we conduct weekly master classes for our students to help them in learning various skills and new domains every week. So for every week, we have a new topic and a new mentor. So just like that, today we have Miss Tanvi Mittal with us. She's a tech human resource expert with more than 11 years of comprehensive expertise across sectors and industries. And she has demonstrated track record of achieving outcomes by creating and enacting a clear talent strategy for the organization. And today she's here to help us to understand about the job tech market and how we can impress the HR and what we can present in a technical interview. So today she'll be telling about how to keep updated, to grab the perfect tech opportunity for yourself. Then what does the HR look for while hiring the candidate? And what are the important parameters which also perform post placement, and the skills and expertise required in the future tech market, and definitely about the post placement challenges and about the skills required. So without any further ado, let's get started. Let's invite our mentor for the day, Ms. Tanvi Mittal. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kashish. And thanks to everyone for joining this session. As Kashish said, it's a Saturday evening and it's not easy. I can understand you must be having your weekend plans. So I really honored to address this webinar. Um, as Kashish initially asked that if you can tell about yourself, that would be more excited to know that who is our audience, right? So I believe you all are students or anyone who is in the working. So if you can mention chat that yes, you are a student or you are working somewhere. So it will be easy to keep our discussion in the same direction. You can keep during the webinar. Yeah, okay. Student Sneha is saying she is a student. Hi, Sneha. Okay. Debashish is a student. I believe that Himlata was also a student, right? She is a third year student when Kashish asked. I saw that. Okay. I believe our major audience is from student. Yeah. Hi. Okay. So, can you tell me one thing? What is your expectation? Because Kashish has given a brief idea that what we are discussing today. Okay, but I'll tell you this is very vast topic because the future is a tech future. We all know. Okay, and technology is something that we can speak a day or 2 day without any break. So 1 hour is very less, but still I'll try to cover each and every part which we have thought today for today. But still, if you can mention in the chat that what's your expectation from this webinar, so I'll keep more focus on that part. Okay, so you can do, and Kashish, you can help me because if I will share my presentation, then I'll not be able to see the chat.
Yes, ma'am.
So yeah, please help me if there would be anything regarding the session. This is one thing. Second, um, I just would like to say, please keep this session interactive. If you can turn on the camera, that would be really great, because otherwise it feels that I'm talking to a laptop. Okay, and this is the first mantra. If you would like to success in your life, you should face the camera. Okay, so it's a beginning, I must say. Sometimes we think okay, once I'll be in the corporate world, once I'll start my company, then I learn these things. But I'm telling you, dear, this is the right time to learn all these things. So if you can turn on your camera, please turn on your camera. Okay, let me share my screen, and Kashish, please tell me if it's visible or not.
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Is it visible, Kashish? Kashish,
Yes,
is
ma'am.
it visible?
Yes, it's visible.
So as Kashi said that our topic is today future tech market, right? Future tech market, what HR look into the candidates, how we can keep ourselves updated with the technology, right? And how we can grab the opportunity in the thought cutting market into this corporate world. So all these topics are interrelated. Okay, please be very attentive because I'm not uh, addressing a topic wise this webinar. Okay, I will not address the okay first is this, second is this. I'll keep my discussion around the technology and I'll try to give answer of all these queries of all these parameter which we have decided for today, and definitely post job also we'll discuss about that. At the end of the session, I will share few mantra which will be very helpful for you people to get the opportunity in the market and to grow in your career once you will be in the corporate. Okay, and we'll try to keep last 10 minutes for a question answer session. Anyone can tell me what's the latest technology, because you are techie people, right? And today is a tech discussion. So what's the latest technology which is in very news in the market currently? It's a hot topic. Can anyone tell me on a chat? You can mention, because you people are doing study who are must be getting.
Okay, so somebody wrote AI.
Yeah, that's great. But AI is like since last 2 years, if I'm not wrong, we are discussing about AI. I remember that meme that if you are ordering a pizza and you're getting a list that you have this sugar, you are taking this medicine, your tax income this, and you cannot afford this pizza. I remember that meme. Yes, that's the example of AI. Any latest, which
Em,
is
yeah, Ahmed told about chatbot, and then Kirthana is
yes,
telling about Chat GPT.
Chat GPT. Right, that's the latest technology. I would like to show you one. I got a one meme. Kashish, please tell me if you can hear the voice also, audio also. Okay,
Sure, ma'am.
was it audible?
No, ma'am.
Is it
No.
Was it audible, Kashish?
No, ma'am, it was not audible.
Uh-oh. Okay, no worries. So then I'll not show this video. I'll just tell you that, yeah, ChatGPT is the latest technology, right? If you will see and read about ChatGPT, you will realize that how fast this word is moving, right? How the fast this technology is moving. But before discussing about technology, I would like to tell you that why we need to discuss about it, right? Why we are here. And I'll try in the entire session, I will not share those data, those numbers, those discussion which you can easily get on the YouTube, because they are the lakhs of videos, right? I'll try to share my own experience, my industry experience during this session. First of all, work. Work has totally changed. Earlier, I remember used to work for 9 to 6, 10 to 7, right? 9 hours job we were doing. But now, if you will say that work has totally changed. Now, the generation, they are working on delivery based work, right? I believe you agree. And if you are not, then you can mention on the chat also. Kashish will help me with your feedback. Now, the students, the candidate who are coming into the industry, they are working for purpose. They have passion about their career. I'll tell you one thing that when our grandparents they were working for roti, kapda, or makan. Agree with me? They were working for that. That's the reason they were so hardworking. They were very particular, punctual, because they were working for the essential things of their life. At that after that, our parents come, right? Now they have roti, kapda, or makan. They don't need to worry about roti, kapda, or makan because their parents have earned that. So our parents worked for this status symbol. Now, if you can see, our maid also have a Tata dish, that chhatri, which we say for the dish, right? They have mobile phone. because our parents have earned that status. So why we are working? Why you have to work? Now got my point that how work has been changed. Now you have status, you have roti kapda or makan. You are just working for your life, for your passion, right? So that's the reason today's generation they work on delivery base. They don't want to work in a time bound job. They don't want that, okay, 9 p.m., 9 a.m., I have to log in. No. They said, okay, if I have to deliver this work, I will deliver. That's it. This is the reason today we are here to discuss about technology. And thanks to technology, that work has been changed from a shift to a delivery based. Workforce has been changed. Now you need to compete in the market with the machines, as example of ChatGPT, example of AI, right? Your colleagues are machine. So it's very, very, very important that you need to be updated. You need to be every time learning. Now that me concept has changed to we. So as when we started this webinar, then we touched on one topic, what HR looks into the candidate. And as I told to you that I will not take a step by steps, I'll try to cover all points in during the session. The first thing, what HR looks into the candidate, they looks teamwork, they looks learning attitude. They see if the candidate is having a positive attitude or not, right? You people have to work globally because if I say workplace, it has totally been changed. Now we don't need that four walls of the office where we sit and work. No, we can work from our home. I remember we were hiring from Gurgaon since last 4 years, 4 year ago, right? We were not allowed to hire from anyone else because we had that assumption that people have to come to the office. But now we are hiring from US, from Indonesia, from Canada. Work, workforce, workplace, everything has been changed. So now we have to change. Our thought has to be changed if we need to survive in the cutthroat this competition. Trust me, you all are students. So market is not that much easy as the college is. You need to keep yourself updated, right? That was a chat GPT, but audio is not audible. So I'll skip this slide. When we say, okay, what the technology in demand in the market, what skills are in a demand in the market, okay, where you need to put more effort if you need to move into the tech field. If you will see AI, chat GPT, be it any technology, they are data driven. So as I told, I will not tell you those things which are easily available on YouTube, right? So I'll not tell you. I'll tell you only crux. So here I would like to say, whatever technology you are working, make sure you are strong in data analytics. Okay. Here we are discussing about the technology. We are not discussing about the role. So whether you are in HR, in marketing, in sales, in finance, in IT, it doesn't matter. Technology is for everyone. So data is for everyone. Once you will be in the organization, and it can be your own company also, right? Why we always think about the job? You can be entrepreneur also. So if you will be entrepreneur also, then also you need to learn how to play with data. Once you will be in the organization, you will give a unstructured data like a garbage, and you need to know that how you can convert this unstructured data to the structured data. There are so many technology to work on data structure. If you are from IT background, you must have heard about data engineering. Now you must be thinking that, Tanvi, then what's the technology I need to work? So they are technology like Python, technology like Tableau, These will be in demand. Definitely AI is in the demand, but AI is written somewhere in some language, right? So these are the languages. Data visualization and exploration, this is very, very, very important. You must have heard जो दिखता है वो बिकता है, right? So if you know how to play with data, if you know that how you can convert the unstructured data to the structured data, then you should know that how to visualize that data. So your strong command on graph, on dashboard, on UI and UX, it's very, very important. Now I have taken example of so many technologies. I believe you are paying attention here. UI, UX, MS Excel, okay, Python, data structuring, data engineering. These are the technology that will be in demand, and these are the base. Whenever you are starting your career, make sure your base is very strong. Remember when we were in the school, our parents always used to say, learn ABC. ABC has to be strong. If you are very strong on ABC, you can learn spellings also. So your base has to be very strong. If you know that how to convert the data, and then you know that how to visualize the data, then it is very, very important that you can take your decision, you can drive the information from the data, which we can say computational thinking. So whatever you are doing, study in your college, make sure you learn that how you can use that data. Because now, again, what HR looks into the candidate, what we look, if you are coming to the organization, you know how to work on data, you know how to visualize the data, you are very strong in your technologies, you are strong in AI, you are strong in Python, Django, right, R language, then you should be very, very good in decision making. You need to be have very good skills to drive the information from that data. You should explain that data. This is very important if you will be in the market when you say tech, because coming time is only and only data driven. If you don't know how to play with data, you cannot success in any field, trust me. What are the jobs, IT jobs in the demand in the market in the coming 2022 23 to 24? So data scientists, that will be in boom. Machine learnings, automation engineers. Today I was at I was at McD, right, and I noticed that now McD has stopped that concept of waiter, right? They have their uh, Android's kind of machine where you can just go book your order and order will get delivered at your table. Anyone from the audience, have you experienced that? Can you mention the chat? Because I was very impressed when I saw at McD. Anyone who has seen that machine on a MACD to place the order? Can you mention the chat? Kashish, can you help me? Is anyone is mentioning? Has anyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that's what is that? That is technology. And that is framed on some coding language, right? So data visualization software like Tableau, D3, Google Chart, Microsoft Power BI, that will be in demand. That will be in boom incoming market. Knowledge of language like Spark, Python, again I'm saying Django, AI and robotic definitely. But now the question comes, I heard in my last webinar when one student asked that, ma'am, can machine take place of human? What do you think? Do you think that machine can take place of human? What do you think? Can you mention on the chat, can machine take place of human? I cannot see the answer. Only Kashish can help me here.
So, ma'am, one person replied no, and then Aditya is saying somewhat. Then Ahmad is also saying that I don't think machine can replace us.
Yes. Why? Why machine cannot replace us? Now again, what HR looks into the candidate. If we have machines, why we need employees? Because because of soft skills. That is also required. So technology I have covered. I'll not much more cover. I'll not more dig into AI and robotics, right? I'll not dig into data structuring. I just gave you brief overview that what technology will be in demand in coming time, where you need to put your efforts. Okay. I'll tell you what we expect in the candidate. Although we have our machines, we also have in our office chatbot. वो सब जगह जाता है सबके सीट पे सबका फीडबैक ले लेता है राइट देयर इज नो नीड फॉर एचआर so why we need human? I'll tell you how we do promotions in the organization. So now this answer is the question of Kashish which she asked at the beginning, that if you are in the job, how you can make yourself different from another team members, how you can grow in your existing job. So please pay attention here. This is the answer of that question. How we do promote. So usually performance, right? You must say that, and if we will perform, we'll get promotion. You will get promotion, but can you get the managerial role only just because of performance? Performance is 100, trust is 100, then definitely yes. Performance is 0, right? Right? I don't know how to read this graph. Yeah, performance is 0 and trust is 100. Then, then also company take a risk and they promote because sometimes they feel that they can train their candidate via training. So soft skills are very, very important. When I say trust, how you can build the trust, why empathy, communication skills. That's the reason I thought that soft skills also should get discussed in this webinar. And that will be the answer that what HR looks into the candidate. So as McKinsey shows that 30% of working time could be automated by 2030. If we need to compete boss in the market, then our soft skill has to be very, very strong. Trust me. So what we look into the candidate, what we expect from the candidate, creativity and innovation. We have machines, we have robot, but from our candidate, from our student, we expect creativity, we expect innovation. Whatever you are doing, try to do from the new way, from some innovative way. Now you must be having this question in your mind, Kitanvi, this also I can read on Google, right? That I have to be very creative and innovative. But I am here to know how I could be creative and innovative. Right? Here I would like to say that all the soft skills you can learn along with your hard skills during the college time. Start to do your work, same work, with the more creativity, with the new ways. And that will build your habit. Right? Second, decision making. This is very, very important. So whenever we hire a 5 student from the college and when realize that 2 are very good in decision making, but 3 are always confused. They have everything. They are very good in their skills, right? They know they can work on 24 hours, but they cannot take the decisions. So this is also a very lacking point. Whenever now answer of this question that how you can compete in the job itself, right? So please pay attention here. So whenever you are in the job, then how you can prove your decision making skill, how you should go with your problem. I'll tell you, I'll give you one suggestion that whenever you are going with your problem to your senior, that I am facing this problem. So please suggest solutions also. This is very important what we expect from the candidate. Problem तो मुझे पता है मेरी ये मशीन नहीं चल रही है. I know that. Why I have hired you, so that you can help me that how to improve that, how to make corrections in that machine. So do not tell your employer that this is the problem. Tell this is the problem and these are the solution. And if I need to take a solution, then this is the solution. Can I go ahead? This will make impact. This will make change. This will create your identity in the office. So decision making is very, very important. Again, this skill you can learn from your college. There will be 100 instances where you can take a decision. Start to take small decision about your life, like internship, like projects, right? Start to take decisions. Probability rule is 50%, 50%. If you will take decision, there are the 50% chances that will be good and 50% that will be bad. But if you will not take decision, there are the 0% chances that you are failed. So always try and work on a probability rule. These two are very important. Again, I'm repeating, creative and innovation decision making. Trust me, dear, if you will have these skills along with your hard skills, nobody can beat you in the market. Project management, writing skills, and sales techniques. I'll give you these, I'll tell you. Sales technique, I'll tell you, okay? When you are going for any interview, what are you doing? You are selling yourself, right? So your sales technique has to be very, very good. You need to know your USP. You need to know why you are different from the other candidates, right? So when we say sales technique, then you need to be having very, very confident. You should have knowledge. How we will get knowledge, that we will discuss in the later slides. Okay. Writing skills that help you to build your career. Anyone can tell me who, like among these audience, who all have account on Instagram? Just quickly type on the chat. I'll keep myself mute for 1 minute. Kashish, help me if anyone is typing.
Yes, ma'am. Like, I mean, seven people have written that, and more are putting that they have an Instagram account.
Great. Now tell me how many you have account on LinkedIn and Twitter.
Okay, so we have a pretty good number for that as well.
That's great. So why you have account on LinkedIn and Twitter? Reason, because you know that social media is very influencing, right? What is this? This is your sales technique. You know that if I will be visible on LinkedIn, entrepreneurs or organization can look at me, right? And might be I can make my place before going into the corporate world. So your writing skills are also important. Your sales techniques are also important. You need to know that how to write on a social media, right? So these skills are very, very important. Then project management. I believe you all are very talented students and you people are managing your projects during the education also. So I believe I should not put more focus here, but I would like to say when you will be in the corporate, what HR expect from your side that during the project management, you keep considering the costing also. Sometimes fresher students, they ignore that part. So whenever you are managing any project, that costing is also very important. I discussed about positive attitude and go-getter approach. This is very important. I'll give you one example. Yesterday, I was taking interview. I was in the one college and I was taking interview and I met one student. And I asked, okay, dear, will you be able to work for 6 days? And the person said, no. Why I should work on 6 days? Tech companies work on 4 days, right? Now tech companies are planning to work on 4 days. You are working for 5 days. Why I'll work for 6 days? Do you really think HR will hire that student? No. Your attitude has to be positive. This time is for learning. You should be flexible, and that will look into the candidate. Nobody wants in the organization rigid candidates. They need flexible with positive attitude who are always ready to learn. Problem solving, as I gave you example, when you are in the office, you have certain problems, you are going to discuss with your seniors, you should go with the solutions. It can be correct, it can be not be correct, but you should go. Okay, according to me, these are the solutions. Virtual collaboration. Why it is important? Because our workplace has been changed. So before this session, I was asking to Kashish that Kashish, how to put the background. Can you help me here? This is the minus point. This should not be. We expect from you students that you should be very basic things should know, and virtual collaboration you are comfortable with that, because you people are virtually what should I what I sharing, like your team is in everywhere, right? Your team is not sitting in a one cabin. Few people are working from another office, few people are working from another city, few people are working from other country, and you people are working on the same project. So virtual collaboration is very, very important. And for the virtual collaboration, basic technology is very important. You should know about that. I have mentioned originality, no cut, copy, paste. This is very bad habit in today's young generation, I must say. So when you are in the organization, what we need into the students, what we need from the candidate, they have originality. Whatever you are putting in front of the management, that should be your thought, that should be your work. I'm telling you, dear, it's very easily we recognize that the person has done by on or has person has done copy paste from the Google. It's very easily visible. So make sure your originality is always there when you are in the market. Communication, express and understand. Communication is very, very, very vast topic. I'll not more dig into the communication. Okay. And when I say communication, I'm not discussing only about the English, right? That's not a communication, that's a language. When I say communication, so please do practice to communicate with your team members. You should be able to pass the same message to the another party which you would like to pass, and you should get the message same. For that, your listening skills are very, very important. Okay. Here, when I say communication, you always, when you are into the corporate world, you should always learn to respond instead of react. This is very important. Usually, what we do in our day to day life also, we react on the conversation, we do not respond. And that is the bad communication. Cross culture competencies, as we discussed at the beginning of the slide, that workplace has been changed. We need to understand the cross cultural things. We need to understand and how to work with the South Indian people. We need to understand how to work from North Indian people to East India people, right? It's very important. And I'm telling you, as being an HR, I also face lots of challenges sometimes, because it's not easy. Trust me, it's not at all easy to deal with another culture. But you need to have patience, you need to have calmness, you need to understand. And that we expect from the candidates, and that is required from you. You should always ready to adapt the changes if you would like to grow in your career. We'll not more dig into here because we have less time. We'll pass to another slide. How to keep updated to grab the perfect tech job opportunity. This is very important. I believe you people will be waiting for this, that how we can keep ourselves updated. Students, make a habit to make your timetable. Okay. It can be a 15 minutes also, as I mentioned. But make a routine to learn new skills, to learn about new technology. How you can do? I'll tell you. As someone told me on a chat that AI is in demand. What's AI? AI is this, that today, if you will 5 times type on Google chat GPT, okay? After that, whatever you will log in, आप Facebook खोलो, Instagram खोलो, LinkedIn खोलो, it will tell you first about chat GPT. That is AI. So once you will start to read for 15 minutes every day, internet also will show you your interested topics. But this is very, very important if you would like to keep updated yourself about the market, about the technology. You need to learn that what technologies are coming in the market, new software, new framework, new operating systems, right? This is very important because this is the bad habit sometimes. Like in my life also, I always give 15 minutes to read a book. Whatever happened in my life, 15 minutes I read on my favorite topic. So this is the first mantra. Start to manage your time. Keep 15 to 30 minutes to read about the new technology. Attend the tech conferences and trade shows. This is also very, very important. And you people are very lucky. I remember during my time when I was doing study like 14 years ago, tech conferences or like webinars, seminars, that were very less. We were not getting those opportunities. You people are fortunate that you have those opportunities. So please go for the conferences. And sometimes it happens that Tanvi, it's very costly conference, right? We cannot afford. I am from middle class. I cannot afford. There are so many options there. They are like webinars, right? YouTube tech conferences, recording of the conferences. You should go for that. Then you will get to know about the latest technologies. And as I told you, if you will start to do Google, if you will start to search on internet, then internet will also show you the same topic from the next time. You don't need to put efforts. But via conference, what happened? You build your network also. This is very important. And sometimes we have few queries, right? And we don't know how to find out the answer. The conferences are the best place to find out the answers. So try to attend the conferences, trade shows. This is very important. Tap your network, build your network in your college also, right? In college also, you must be having friends who have love to technology. So talk to them. बात करो उनसे उनसे अपना नेटवर्क बनाओ एंड सोशल मीडिया इज द बेस्ट प्लेटफॉर्म देयर आर सो मेनी forums on LinkedIn. You can join those forums, create your network, your tech network, and be updated. Pay attention here, guys. There's I personally like tech gig. I'm not doing marketing because tech gig never pay to me. Okay, but it is very good platform. You can register yourself. You can do coding there, and there are so many platform. If you would like to know, you can ping me on LinkedIn. I have a list of platforms which I can share with you or with Kashish also. It will be helpful. There are so many platforms. Go there, make your network, keep yourself updated with the technology. Right? Seek online courses. This is very important. Again, Tanvi is not saying that pay. No, don't pay. They are the free courses also. They are very cost-effective courses also. If you would like to keep yourself updated with the latest technologies, please do. Because this is not a time that if you will do only study your books, then you will success in the market. No bots. You need to put extra efforts. You need to learn extra things. You need to be diversified. You need to be have more knowledge than your books. So do your online courses, small online courses. They are the 1 month course, sometimes 15 days course. Do. This is very, very important. Experiment with personal projects. Okay, I'll tell you, whenever we hire some freshers, we ask them, ki, okay, boss, we are giving you training for C++. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to learn for 15 days and then you need to build one project on C++. This is the way to give them training. But this training, you can start from your college time itself. Your teachers, your lecturers, they are teaching you so many things. Try to build your projects. Try to write down codes. As I told you, that tech gig, right? That is the platform where you can write your codes. You can check your codes. And there are so many platforms. So try to do that. Okay. Discussion with friends. Anikesh Sharma, QA analyst at Work and Company. He said, sharing approaches with your teammate is a great way to stay ahead. Remember, I told you, me has been changed to we. If you would like to grow in your career, you need to have network, you need to discuss with your friends. Diversify your knowledge, as I said to you. Once you will be in the market, once you will be in the job, once you will be in your own office, your own entrepreneurship, you need to solve so many vendors. You need to serve so many vendors and you need to solve so many problems, and solution cannot be same for everyone. So you have to be diversified. You need to learn as much as you can. I'll tell you, I started my career as a from the marketing department. I handled India level marketing department from Carve. Then I moved into accounts. Then I spent some time with my IT system admin. And then I come through HR for 11 years. You know, these diversification help me for my career. Now if my there's some problem in my laptop, I don't wait for my IT team. I can do myself. In HR, I need the account because I need to work on compensation. I'm very good into that. During a HR, I need to deal with so many problems, so many grievances, so many students, so many candidates. Because of marketing experience, I can do. To build your career, diversify is very, very important. Try to find out the solution of the same problem from the different angle and try to build those skills. So these are the area from where you can keep updated yourself with the latest technologies. एक चीज बताओ, इन सबका क्रक्स क्या था? पॉइंट्स अलग अलग थे, but what the crux of this? This is the only one crux, that you need to work on your network. You need to find out your company in terms like your friend circle, who are same, having the same passion like about technology like you have. And you need to put efforts on yourself by time management, by study, by reading. This is the only crux to keep updated with the job market. Sorry, for the tech market. You are your own savior. I always say in my webinars whenever I go to the college is that you are your own savior. Nobody can help you here. You need to put your timetable. You need to manage that. And trust me, once you will be out from the college, market is very, very different. It's very different. How to tap the job in the market now? Updated तो हो गए, skills भी आ गई. We know what HR looks into us. वो सब भी सीख लिया. अब job कैसे लें? That's also very important questions, right? Start sending your resume before you are ready. This is very important. I remember 3 months ago, I got one ping on my LinkedIn that, ma'am, I would like to give training on MS Excel. If you are planning to have any session in your organization. And why not? If it's free, I will do. Why not? I was so impressed with that girl. She was into first year of her commerce, right? And that was a half an hour session. She was not very much confident about her Excel skills. Trust me, that was not an excellent webinar, but I was very much impressed with the confidence, the strategy she adopted. Like now, she pinged me, ma'am, can I have an internship in your company? She built that connection. Okay. And with so many HR she is doing, right? She is doing free webinars with the MS Excel, sometime communication skills. She is making her network, and that's good. So don't wait that once my study will get complete, then I will start to search into the market, then I'll send my resume. No, boss, no. You have your LinkedIn account, you have your network now on LinkedIn, you know best HRs, you know best tech people, right? Start to send your CVs. Take small projects, take internship, do free. Don't rush for the money. This is the best way to get the job in the market. And then publish it on the LinkedIn. Publish it. I have done this internship. जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. Again, I'm repeating this line. Keep updated with the latest technology, and we have learned that how we can keep ourselves updated with the latest technology. Soft skills on your resume are important as technical skills because yes, HR looks that. We need positive attitude, we need decision making skills, we need flexible students. Get experience even if you do not have a job. That I am saying. You can create your own website. I'll tell you, I just remember once I met with one candidate and he said, ma'am, I'm having a 4 years of work experience. I said, that's great because I'm looking at 3 years of work experience candidate. That was for a UX designer. I said, okay, show me, send me your CV. I'll take your interview. When I got his CV, I noticed that he completed his graduation, I believe, 1 year ago. How can he has a 4 years of work experience? Then I called in the office to that guy because that was very. I was curious to meet with him. I called him. I said, "Boss, तुम्हारा एजुकेशन तो अभी हुआ है. 4 साल का एक्सपीरियंस कहाँ से हुआ आपको?" Then he showed me his that portfolio. He showed me so many certificates that he started to do his job from first year. How he started to take internship to do small projects. And trust me, till today that guy is the best UX designer in my company because he has the passion for the UX design. And he started from the beginning of his college. And he's shown in a CV that I have 4 years of work experience, not a 1 year experience. So start to get experience if you do not have a job. Start the sending your resume before you are ready. Better salary? No. Better learning curve. This is very important. Whenever you choose your organization, do not rush for the salary. Choose that organization where you can get learning. There are so many organizations, they will give you money, but they'll not teach you. They'll not give you more scope. They will not allow to do new things, to do experiments. So please do not rush for the salary. You should work for the learning. This is very important. Last fifth number, read job description and required skill. This is very important. Please pay attention. And if you are getting bored now, just type smiley in the chat box. Okay, so we will change the topic. Now fifth is read. Kashish, if someone's type smiley, let me know. Okay.
Sure, ma'am.
Okay. Read job description and required skills. What is this? If you are not looking for a job because you are doing study, for example, but still read the job description, read the required skills for that job so that you can understand what is in the market, what's the demand in the market. समझ आएगा आपको आपको जेडी समझ आएगा आपको कंपनीज क्या देखती हैं वो समझ आएगा यू विल गेट टू नो दैट वेयर यू नीड टू पुट मोर फोकस दिस इज ऑल्सो वे टू लर्न this is also a way to be get updated with the latest technology what's the demand in the market to read that job description what they are asking this is the perfect way I must say Knowledge of learning and strategies and applying them in a practice learning attitude to survive in the competitive world. This is very, very important. Very, very important. Learning should never stop. If you are in the job, as Kashish asked, that once you are in the job, how you can be more productive, right? How you can be more in demand in the job itself. Only a one mantra: learning. Keep updated with the latest technologies, latest trend. Keep learn. How keep learning? Attend conferences via networking, via social media, right? These are the only way. All are integrated. This is the cycle. It never stops. So before mantra for success, Kashish, how much time we do have?
Ma'am, we have approximately like 5 more minutes because then we'll have to take the question answer session as well. If they
Sure,
have any questions, they can ask you directly.
sure. But I'll take 10 minutes. I believe that will be fine.
Yes, ma'am. Mention.
Okay, thank you. This is my personal experience that mantra for success, right? Which I discussed earlier also, like online presence. If you have online presence, you will be an eye of HRs. So here I would like to say, if suppose if you have any queries, right, and I'll try to give answer for all the queries. If I'll not be able to give answer, you can ping me on LinkedIn. I'm very much active on LinkedIn. Do extracurricular activities. As I said, be diversified. In the college, take the part into the events. Do event management. Take the leadership. These are the way to learn. Take internship seriously. That I always say to my students, please take internship seriously. This is not a time which you can waste. No follow up required. This is very very important. Okay, तीनों का आंसर है इसके अंदर. लाइफ में कैसे सक्सेस हो, जॉब कैसे मिले, जॉब मिलने के बाद कैसे सक्सेस हो. एक आंसर है नो फॉलो अप रिक्वायर्ड. Whenever you get any task, make sure that your boss is not doing follow up, your teacher is not doing follow up, your parents are not doing follow up. They are in my organization, so many people, so many employees, which I know that if I will give any task to them, they will complete it. There's no need for follow up. They will do on the timelines. This is very important. If you make your identity in the office, make sure no follow up is required from your side. Also, I would like to say, which is not mentioned here, which is a go-getter attitude, right? I would like to give one example of go-getter attitude, that if you are in the organization, right, you should create your identity in that manner that people know कि okay, अगर आप हेमलता को कुछ भी बोलोगे, she will do. वो कैसे करेगी, कहाँ से करेगी, we don't know. वो गलत करेगी, सही करेगी, but she will do her task. That identity should be in the office. In my office, my boss always say, if I will ask to launch a rocket to Tanvi, Tanvi will do. वो बाद में भले ही क्रैश हो जाए, एक बार तो वो रॉकेट लॉन्च हो जाएगा टाइम पे. तो दैट एटीट्यूड इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन द कॉर्पोरेट. Knowledge of industry and product, that I always say, wherever you would like to move, you have to be a very good knowledge of that industry. You should have confidence. Okay, and confidence kahan se aayega? If you have a good knowledge. Knowledge kahan se aayegi? If you will read, if you will do study, if you will have networking, if you have social media presence. So all are interrelated, and that everything creates a confidence. Confidence aayega to success milegi. Understand the basic concept. As I told you, whatever you do, make sure your base is very strong. Never stop the learning. Yes, I can. As I said, right? Make your identity that yes, I can do this. Don't rush for money. Take serious to your study. This is very, very, very important. ये जो कॉलेज टाइम है, ये दोबारा नहीं आएगा. बाद में रिग्रेट करने से अच्छा है अभी पढ़ लो. I meet so many students, they do not have clear about their basics. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know what they are studying. And trust me, we reject them. If they are not serious about their career, why we are serious? हमें तो बहुत स्टूडेंट्स हैं यार, हम क्यों क्यों उन्हें लेंगे who are not serious about their career. During interviews also, if you are going for any interview, do study about that organization. I met so many students, they don't read the name of the company and they come for interview. Don't do these foolishness. Read about the company, read about the job, right? Take serious your life. Because as I said, you are your own savior. Nobody can save you. Your parents, your siblings, nobody can save you, trust me. Audio is not visible, so I skipped this slide. From my side, it's done. 1 second. Is it audio is audible, Kashish?
Y- Um, yes, ma'am. Like little bit like
Muhammad Ali said,
yes.
if my mind can conceive it and my heart can believe it, can achieve it. You got to go through it to get to it. You got to understand that there are going to be many circumstances that will require your full, undivided attention. You got to go through it to get to it. If you can't stand the heat, get your butt out the kitchen. It's about what you're made of, not your circumstances. If you stumble, if you fall, have the ability to get up. But you can't depend on just your body to do the work. You must understand it is the mental fortitude that will get you through it all. So many people don't have this fortitude. They don't have this attitude. They have no faith in themselves. If you as the individual can take the first step, then perhaps many more will follow. Now, you don't have to wait for someone to take the step for you. You must be willing to do it. There are many people right now that are waiting for someone to direct their path. But you are responsible for your own destiny, for your own mistakes. But this is a reality. And as long as you are living in this world, you must continue to go forward. There is no time to be wasted and waiting for something great to happen, because your greatness is already there. It has always been planted within you. Now watch it grow. Water that seed right now and watch it grow. And as it grows, you shall grow in many opportunities in your life. Take the hurt sometimes. Take the setback sometimes. Even take the failures. But you don't have to accept it. You don't have to believe that this is all you are built for. You don't have to believe that this is all you are made for. For every setback, for every failure, for every mistake that you've made, it will turn you around and you will learn from it and you will grow from it. And you will continue down a path that many do not have the ability to do. This is what sets you apart. This is what makes you unique. And this will take you further than you've ever gone in your life.
Your victory begins in your mind. If you don't see yourself as a
Okay, so I just would like to say that you are on savior, it's your mindset, and victory begins in you. That's it. Thank you, Kashish, from my side. I know I have taken so much time, but yeah, thank you. Any queries?
Thank you so much, ma'am, for taking this session. So, like now we can take up the question and answer round. So we already received one question in the chat box. So, in the
Now,
case, so Devashish is asking, in the case of an individual who is not technically inclined, what should he do?
okay. So Debashish, if the person is not technically inclined, I am not saying that, we always say, right, technology is not everything, but this webinar is for technology. That's the reason we consider and we discuss more about technology. If you do not have, you are not interested for technology, there are so many other options. So just try to find out the way, the field where you have interest, where the person is having interest, and do more study, more projects, more learning in that field. I do not have much interest in technology. I don't know coding. I don't like, right? But I have passion in my HR. I do everything reading in HR. And HR related technology which is related to HR, I know that. I don't know coding, but I know how to use chatbot. I don't know coding, but I know how to play with numbers, which is useful for my career. So choose your field where you have passion, where you would like to build your career, and put focus on that. I hope it's your answer. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you
Have
ma'am, for answering this question. So Ahmed is asking that I am not a fresher. Can I ask? Yes, Ahmed, you can definitely ask. You can also unmute yourself and ask the question.
yes.
Ahmed, are you there?
You
I
just need to turn on camera, Ahmed, huh?
I think he must be typing his question. So till then, do we have any more questions?
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, Aditya, you're audible.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, like, is Twitter just as important as LinkedIn? Like, I've always heard that you should grow your presence on LinkedIn, but is Twitter also equivalent? Like, should we also put same efforts on our Twitter as well?
Okay. For your market presence, yes, Twitter is important. But from the HR perspective, I would like to say for the job perspective, LinkedIn is more important as compared to Twitter.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. So Ahmed has written his question. So I'll just read out that. Hi, I passed masters in computer application in the year of 2014. After that, I did my PhD in computer science and completed the same in 2020. I don't have any industry experience and I worked on some projects of PHP Node. Currently, I'm teaching in a college and I wanted to go on data science field and I cannot leave my job because of financial responsibilities. How can I switch the job to data science? Suggestions for that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here I would like to say that definitely, if we are into a job for the new technology or for the new field, we should not leave our job. Okay. How we need to start? Start to take small projects. Okay. Start to take small internship. You have your job as of now, तो start to take free. बिकॉज अगर कंपनीज आपको पैसा दे के इंटर्नशिप नहीं दे रही है, आप फ्री लो, आप कुछ छोटे छोटे प्रोजेक्ट्स लो. फर्स्ट learn those technology, have confidence in yourself that yes, I can do, because once you will be going for any interview in the organization, you need to show those skills, that yes, I have these skills and I have done so many freelancing projects, and this is the way that gradually you can switch. But I'd never advise to anyone that leave your job and then do study and then go into the market again. Do simultaneously with the small projects.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. I hope, Ahmed, your question is being answered. So, ma'am, now Harshul is asking, can you please suggest some sites or platforms where students can upskill themselves?
Okay, there are so many sites, like I gave example of tech gig, right? I personally like that platform. Please register today itself if you people are from technical background, because this is the platform where you can do experiments also, you can do your coding, and they keep you updated with the latest technology. Apart from that, there are so many websites. I'll do one thing, Kashish. I'll share with you post that webinar, and you can publish with all these audience later, because there's a list of site which I have for my reference, because maybe भूल जाती हूँ एक time के बाद. So I have that document. If you don't mind, I can share that.
Right, ma'am. We'll be anyway sharing the recording with all the students post
Yeah,
the
so I'll
masterclass.
share that document.
All right. So, do we have any more questions? Anybody? We'll just open this Q&A round for some few more seconds. If you have any questions, if you want to ask any particular thing to the ma'am, then you can ask in the chat box or by unmuting yourself.
I'll be happy to see beautiful faces if you can turn on the camera. But it's fine. I can understand. We all are on Saturday mode.
Right. I guess we are done with the question and answer round. So thank you so much, ma'am, for taking up this webinar with our students. And guys, we'll be also like ma'am has shared a lot of insights about personal branding, about the importance of growing your own LinkedIn and Twitter account, right? So we will be mentioning the LinkedIn profile of Miss Tanvi Mittal in the chat box. You all can follow her and connect with her, right? And post that. So thank you, ma'am. Like you literally covered everything from skills to domains to expertise to expectations of an HR, right? So I think all of that is valuable to our students and they must have learned something from the same. So like if you have any closing statement or anything, like one last tip that you want to give to the students.
Uh, okay, one last. I would like to say, guys, be always confident. Na? Trust me, jobs की कमी नहीं है market में. You just need to you need to take yourself serious. That's it. Nobody can stop you if you take yourself serious. Everything is very easy. That's it from my side.
Yeah, that is great. So now I would like to request MyWay's team to kindly share the mentor's profile and also share the about the company so that they guys they all can refer to that and subscribe to that and get the latest update of our upcoming master classes, right? So do follow that. And I have one last news for each one of you. So MyWays has an extended domain which is known as My Gurukul, and where we help students to get placed in their preferred role in various companies, and the students can also get trained over there. So for this, we have hiring partners like Paytm, Fleetex, and big MNCs and startups. And we have also tied up with tech startups for this particular thing. And most important thing, this program is completely free of cost for our student community. And it's a very quick procedure. So basically, there are three steps. The first step is that you need to give a hiring test. Then there is an internal interview with our team, and then an external interview with the company. And after clearing these three rounds, you will be placed, and you'll also get the training. It can be from 3 months up to a year, depending upon your profile, and you're placed. So we have such simple procedure for all of you for getting your dream company and preferred role, right? So for this right now we are having three live hiring tests, and we will be sharing their links in the chat box. You all can appear in those tests. It will hardly take 15 minutes to answer all the questions, and then we'll be announcing the results on Monday if you qualify the test. So right now we have the opening for Mean, Mern, and Python. So you guys can register and give the test, and let's see if you can qualify. We'll be surely getting back to you on Monday with the results.
That's really great, I must say.
Thank you, ma'am. And we'll be sharing the recording of this session and the resources which the ma'am will share with Team MyWays to all of you by next week.